Alright, here's another helpful Fiero tip, and it comes to bleeding your clutch system. Now, I made a video last year about how to bleed off your master cylinder without bleeding the entire system, but what happens when you need to bleed the entire system? I just picked up another Fiero, had a bad clutch master cylinder, went out on my way home, wasn't able to drive it, so I did the method I used last time, which is basically filling this all the way up to the top and dipping this down into a tub of brake fluid until it was completely, there was no more air pockets coming in here or in there. And I just tipped it down and watched inside for air pockets. But the problem is going to be when you reinstall it, if there's a ton of air in here, you will get air that will get trapped in your slave cylinder. And what you have to do to get the air that's out of your slave cylinder, first thing you need to do is get the air out of your line. So you basically lift the rear end of your car up about a foot, chock your front wheels, and then push your clutch pedal down and look at what's coming out of the front. And the goal is to avoid pumping the system, because you don't get the air out when you pump on the system. It literally does not come out. Now, if you look at the slave cylinder, it is a very long, narrow thing. And no matter how many times you press that clutch pedal down, pump it, or whatever, you're going to get air pockets come out here. Because what happens is that the air gets trapped up in here. So what you do, once you're positive that you have all the air out of the master cylinder and out of the line up there, is you take that bleeder valve completely off, and you take this clutch rod and you push it in with your hand. It's not very hard to push. It goes right on up and it will push the remainder of the air out. And you can fill that up, and you can do it 3 or 4 times just to make sure you have it out. Otherwise, you'll be out here all day trying to do this damn thing, and you'll think there's something wrong with your clutch, because no matter what you do, you're going to be getting it in there. You'll replace your clutch slave cylinder thinking it's bad, and if it's bad, you pull this little rubber boot off here, and if you see a bunch of fluid in there, that means you need to replace this too. Same method applies. It's just a design flaw. I saw this on Pontiac Fiero forum, and I used the method, and what was taking me over an hour to get done, I spent another 10 minutes, and I have clutch now. Thank you. Subscribe for more helps and tips on working on your cars.